Hi folks, Canadian Prepper here. So today I'm going to pose a question to my subscribers, and I'm just wondering what you guys think about shotguns and shotgun shell selection for a bug out SHTF scenario. So let's get to it. Alright, so I recently ordered this MOLLE compatible shotgun holder for the survival roll system, and yes, survival roll 3.0, hopefully the final prototype, is coming out soon, and from there I'm going to get some feedback from you guys, and then I'm going to integrate that into the final product production, and then we're going to go and do a crowdfunding campaign for the survival roll. But this is perfect because it's not too wide, it's just thick enough, and it adheres to the new MOLLE webbing that I have on one segment of the survival roll. So it got me thinking, this thing can hold about 12 rounds, and there's a variety of different rounds in there right now, and I'm just wondering, I'd like to get some feedback from you, and this is strictly theoretical. You guys know I'm not much of a gun guy. You know, I say that now, maybe 5 years from now I may be more of a gun guy, but right now I'm pretty bare bones when it comes to guns. As you can see here, I have the Maverick 88 security version, and I would use guns strictly just for hunting purposes at this point. Of course, I have to say that disclaimer because in Canada our laws are very strict with regards to using firearms for self-defense. There are some loopholes that you can do so, but if you do, you're going to be definitely at the end of a jury. And this gun, of course, is cleared. It's been proven to be safe. PROVE is an acronym that we use here in Canada in order to make sure that the gun is cleared. Okay, so assuming that you think that the shotgun is the most versatile, well-rounded firearm for SHTF, because you can use it for security, you can use it for hunting, short range, long range, slugs type thing. Assuming that you're of that belief, which denomination of rounds would you take if you could only take 12? So we're going to assume that you have the tube filled up. This is a 5+1, I believe, possibly more than that. I think it's 5+1, and let's say you got a shell holder on there as well. So we're going to just disregard that for now. Pretend you only have 12 shotgun shells. 12 is a good number to work with, I think. So first off, in here I got some 3-inch, and this thing takes 2 3/4 to 3-inch shells. So I got some 3-inch triple B shot, Birdshot, and what else do we got here? We got 3 of those. I have some target load in there just for less lethal options. And like I say, the only reason why I put these shells in here right now is to give you some ideas for what types of shells you could put in there. And that's what I love about shotguns, is that there's so many different types of ammunition you can put in there. So I got 3 less lethal rounds, target load. I got a 3-inch rifled slug in there if you need to kill some elephants. Another 3-inch rifled slug. The gun I'm using is a cylinder bore, so there's no choke. This is a flare round, so signal flare round, that could come in handy. Don't underestimate a signal flare round, you may need it. Another signal flare round, and I have some double odd buck and some more double odd buck in 2 3/4 inches. So that's my stack that I have in there right now. I'm wondering what you guys think. You know, I think that this is actually a pretty cool little pocket, and I would use this on the survival roll or just my 511 day pack. Of course, there is belts you can get, and you know, that's probably a good way to transport it. It would be very accessible, probably more practical if you're doing a run and gun survival type thing. And of course, you could just put it in a nice case here, which can hold a variety of different types of shells. Like I say, I think the shotgun is the most versatile, well-rounded weapon, but I'm sure there's a lot of arguments for 22 or 7.6 by 39 or 7.65 by 39. I can't even remember what it is. Something for my SKS anyways. So let me know what you guys think. What would the denominations be? You know, I'm thinking I'd want some Buckshot in there because obviously for security purposes. I think having some less lethal stuff in there for warning shots could be potentially useful. Having a flare round. I know there is incendiary rounds, but I don't think they're legal in Canada. You can basically put anything inside a shotgun shell too, by the way. There's lots of yahoos on YouTube who just put anything you can possibly imagine inside a shotgun shell. Do so at the risk of your own peril. You know, the Birdshot, also good for security purposes, but also good for hunting waterfowl. And that's the thing with the shotgun, is that you can hunt small game, large game, medium game, any kind of game you can hunt with a shotgun. Mind you, I can barely hit the broadside of a barn with a Maverick 88 with a cylinder bore and no sights or anything like that on it, except the bead sight. So you can get some inserts for the break barrel shotguns, which can actually fire other center fire ammunition. So you can fire like 308 or 22. I think you can even fire rim fire through those. This is more of an inquisitive video. I want to know what you think about this and what you think about the Acid Tactical 12 round magazine holder. I think this was about 25 bucks, a little pricey, but you know, it was durable and it's going to be a great addition to the survival roll. Alright, so thanks for watching. Canadian Prepper out.
Check out the Canadian Preppers Network blog, an excellent resource for survivalists and preppers.